container on your left.
Get a report from the yard, guys, and someone's leaning out carriage 3 on the left hand side. To make sure all body parts are well inside the carriage at all times.
It's where we keep all the manure from the park. Ooh-wee! Coming up on your right is Lemurland. The majority of lemur species are arboreal, meaning they live in the trees. Lemurs are very good at camouflaging themselves, but if you look carefully, you might see some of our black and white ruffed lemurs on the roof or in the trees. Lemurland is also home to our ring-tailed lemurs, brown lemurs, and crowned lemurs. Lemurs are primates, like us, and are very intelligent. They're under serious threat in the wild because of deforestation and the illegal pet trade, and now rank as the world's most endangered mammal. We have established a lemur breeding program here at Blair, Drummond, and through our fundraising initiative, Link to the Wild, we support Feed Back Madagascar, a community project that works to protect wild populations of lemurs and promote sustainable modes of farming in Madagascar. You can view our lemurs as they roam freely around you in our walk-through habitat at Lemurland. But please remember, these are wild animals, so even if the lemurs approach you, do not feed or touch them. As we travel through the woods, keep an eye out for all the native birds and plants. We often see deer, herons, buzzards, and red squirrels. And if you spot a flash of blue or green in the trees, it might be a kingfisher. This colourful little bird likes to perch in the branches and watch the water for fish. The water here is also a hot spot for frogs and toads. Our native plant life attracts plenty of insects for them to feed on, and they return each year to breed. In the spring, you can spot their frog spawn and tadpoles in the water. In the spring and summer months, the forest floor is covered with plants and flowers. We plant as many bee-friendly species as possible to encourage pollination. If you're interested in encouraging pollinators to your own garden, we have some fun, bee-friendly seed products in our gift shop, like plantable seed balls that sprout into flowers. As we approach the top of the log, you can see where our chimpanzees live on their very own private island. This unique habitat gives them different kinds of terrain to explore and allows them to display many natural behaviours, such as grooming, hunting, and foraging for food. Our chimps are free to come and go as they please, so if you don't see them on the island, they will be relaxing in their house. Although we feed our chimps a mostly vegetarian diet, they are omnivores and will also eat meat sometimes. The birch trees and blackberry bushes offer further wild food sources, and there are different reeds, grasses, and leaves for them to forage all year round. They also have a range of platforms and enrichment devices in the trees, which are specially designed to help keep them mentally stimulated and encourage them to climb and exercise. Our keepers provide different enrichment for the chimps every day, and you'll be able to see some of these hanging from the trees and hidden in the bushes. You might also spot our catapult. We use this to launch different foods onto the island for the chimps to find. The use of a catapult means we can launch things quickly in different directions so they're well hidden from the chimps, encouraging ground level foraging. Sometimes you'll see the chimps group together, and sometimes taking a bit of time on their own. It's important for chimp communities to have this freedom, and that's why we give our animals access to both the indoor and outdoor spaces. The chimps can access their indoor area via the bridge. This is important because chimps cannot swim. Chimps have a lot in common with us. They are highly intelligent animals and are able to use tools like leaves and sticks to solve problems. You might also see them walking upright sometimes. This is called bipedalism. Chimps can be very territorial animals, and giving them more freedom within their habitat helps them to feel safe and secure. So please, when you're passing the island, be respectful of their home. As we travel around the far side of the loch, you'll see the impressive site of Blair Drummond House, which was owned by the Muir family between 1916 and 1977. The house is now a residential home for adults with learning disabilities, run by the Camp Hill Trust. Blair Drummond Safari Park was first opened to the public in the 1970s, and it's still owned and run by the Muir family to this day. In fact, this train is named after Hector Muir, our managing director. The park and all the vital work we do is entirely privately funded. And through our fundraising initiative, Linked to the Wild, we also support a range of grassroots conservation projects around the world. One of these is the Burundi Chimpanzee and Community Project, which works with local communities in western Uganda to combat deforestation and help humans and chimpanzees coexist more easily. Chimpanzee populations in Africa are plummeting. As human populations grow rapidly, chimpanzees can become squeezed into shrinking forests surrounded by people. The Burundi chimpanzees in Uganda are struggling under these conditions, and education is a vital part of helping them survive. The natural world around us is facing some very big challenges at the moment, but with your help, we aim to make a difference every day in everything we do. If you'd like to show your support for our projects here and abroad, you can donate to Link to the Wild at the end of this train journey, or at various pay points around the park. We can't do any of this work without you, and we really appreciate your support. We hope you've enjoyed your trip.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Just ask you all what it means since you've got a member of the crew who comes to jump up the gates. And all have a great day. Thank you.